Dreams are for the night time, days are wide awake. Visions are for crazy men, not me for goodness sake. But I'm seeing things, I'm seeing things. I'm seeing things, believe me, I've never seen before. My little things deceive me, like when you threw me out the door. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Flash, children, give me lots of flash. Cynthia, it's $75 an hour, no sleepwalking, please. Nicole, higher, hold the bloody thing higher. How's that for light, Charlie? You picking it up?
I need more.
Well, give me more.
Get a deuce.
I'm counting on you as captain. Keep them on their toes, okay?
Okay. Redfern, how you doing?
Oh, Mr. Ciccone, hi.
I thought there's going to be a fashion show here tonight.
There is.
Looks like the Marquis de Sade's coming out party over here. He shoot all those animals himself?
Okay, that's it. Get these men out of here.
Mr. Cole, we're not finished yet. We still have a couple things to do.
Now, I'm running 2 hours behind already. Fix it later.
But what about the rest of
Now!
Here are your tickets.
You keep your promises. 2 tickets. I thank you, and my wife thanks you.
Can we have quiet, please, for a sound check?
I better get out of here. Everything won't quiet. I'll see you.
Mr. Ciccone, that's $200.
For what?
The tickets, they cost $200.
What, do you put me on or what?
Well, maybe it's a little more than you anticipated, but it's for a very worthwhile cause. I mean, we are getting our very own panda at the Metro Zoo.
Hold a second here. More than I anticipated. Well, I anticipated nada. You know, nothing. Did you or did you not call me last night and say that you had reserved 2 tickets to this fashion premiere thing?
I didn't say they were for free. I said it was for a charity.
Why the hell didn't you say that?
Hey, you!
$200.
Forgive me for interrupting, but did you not hear me ask for quiet?
You talking to me?
Yes, you. Nobody else was making any noise.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jonathan.
I'm sorry.
All right, we're going to do Alexander's entrance,
Didn't you
please.
hear what Jonathan just said?
I don't even know who the hell Jonathan is, okay? So I don't care what he said.
You don't know who Jonathan Cole is?
No.
Jonathan Cole is the most important clothier in this country.
What do I care?
This is his wife's line. Alexander's fashions, they are very, very, very hot.
Good. Good for them.
Alexander and I went to school together, and she asked me to take care of these charity tickets. Now, as a personal favor to you, I paid for these tickets.
As a personal favor to me, you have already paid for these tickets?
Yes, I did.
Okay, here, give them to me, all right? And don't do me any more personal favors. $200 for the bears. What are you, crazy?
It's not just for the little bears. I mean, they've got to eat bamboo. Do you realize the cost of bamboo these days?
No. I can't afford to eat bamboo.
What about my money?
What the hell is it with you? You think I carry $200 on me like this? Just like that? Oh, here's $200. Take 1,000. Buy yourself an armadillo. I get paid on Friday. I'll give you the $200. I can't believe this. I feel like
No. To your right, Alexander. This is your right. Surely you do know the difference.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. I just forgot. I'll do it again.
Thank you very much.
This guy yells at his wife like that.
Well, they're just nervous. You know, they've got a lot riding on this show.
Last time I talked to Marge like that, she punched me so hard in my arm I had to have an antibiotic shot.
One more time, please. Good. Much better. Now, hold that position. Right hand on the railing and enjoy the applause that's going to come.
Ciccone.
The hell's he want?
What's wrong?
What the hell are you doing here?
You said applause. It's like a...
Jonathan, who is this man?
I'm Lou Ciccone from the Toronto Gazette. It's a big paper in town, right? My wife and I came up with 2 big ones to support the pandas. We really...
If you're finished with your life story, I'd like to get on with it, please.
We think it's horrible what they're going through.
Please!
Pandas.
it up from the top, hand on the rail, racing the balcony and the audience and you. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is terrible.
You shouldn't lean on the thing like that, right?
Everybody, take a break.
So this
An
thing up
accident.
here looked real to me. I guess it's fake, right? It's like just a prop.
Where the hell's the foreman?
You okay? She's okay.
Aren't your arms getting tired?
She's okay, right? She's okay.
Come on, darling, you should take a long rest.
Right, she's tired.
Well, just a minute, Jonathan. I want to thank the man who saved my life.
Oh, well, hey, I just put my arms out. You fell. I caught you.
Oh.
I was wondering where they were. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, yeah.
Oh, Heather, maybe you could give Mr. Ciccone 2 complimentary tickets for tonight's show.
Complimentary? What do you mean by complimentary?
Free.
Free. That's these tickets are free. Thank you. So that's it. I don't owe you any money or anything.
No,
right?
you don't owe me any more money.
All right, then. Thank you.
You know, you drive me nuts sometimes.
How much did you say you paid for that dress?
$600.
$600. You could have bought a microwave for $600.
Louis, I'm teasing you. You know where I got this?
Where?
A second-hand clothing store where all the rich people go. They wear it once, they throw it away. Guess what I paid? Go ahead, ask me. What did I pay for this dress?
How much did you pay?
$100.
$100. That's not bad.
Goes for $600. I got it for $100.
This looks like something Mrs. Marcos would have worn. This dress could belong to the Filipino people.
Well, it looks good anyway.
Hey, Chacon.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Marge.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi.
Great shirt, Kenny.
Oh, thank you.
Where's your accordion?
At home.
Mustard and organza accessories. That's beautiful.
I'm looking for Heather. You seen
You
her?
actually play the accordion?
You should hear me play Ramona.
I'm sure I will someday.
Heather's coming out.
How's she doing her hair?
Oh, hey,
Look at
Heather.
this.
You and Marge got the same dress.
A woman walks in here like this, and we got the Supremes. She got the hair for it.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Heather.
I didn't know that you shopped at Mr. Tony's.
Oh, Mr. Tony's? Yes, I do. We're like this, Tony and I.
Looks very nice on you. It hides your stomach.
It's really becoming to you, too, because you don't look so mousy. Brings out your complexion.
How about a few bars of Ramona, will you, Kenny?
Yeah.
Let's go, Kenny. We're going to be late.
Yeah.
Boy, put this sash on here. I'm not gonna look like her. You got some nerve buying my dress.
What are you going on and on
At
about?
least I got mine for $100. She had to pay $600.
There's gonna be 50 people in here with the same tuxedo. Am I angry?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Alexandra Cole presents her new spring fashions. Ladies and gentlemen, our designer, Alexandra Cole.
I've never been so frightened in my life.
So you okay now? How's Heather?
Mr. Ciccone, I guess I have to thank you a second time.
A second, thank you? What do you mean by that?
This is the second time I caught her. Hey, it was nothing.
Don't be so modest, Mr. Ciccone. Your husband has the strongest arms I've ever felt.
Oh, really? What was she talking about? When did you catch her?
Well, she was leaning against the rail the first time, and then she fell down.
Well, when did she feel your arm?
When I caught her.
Oh, really?
Excuse me. Darling, are you all right? Oh, God, if anything ever happened to you.
Okay, I'm all right. Come on.
I got rid of that incompetent excuse for a foreman. From now on, I'll supervise every aspect of this show. Nothing like this will ever happen again.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure of that, Mr. Cole.
What are you talking about?
This is the second time your wife had an accident here in the same place. I mean, somebody could be trying to hurt her, you know what I mean? It's better be him. Because the only plumber arrives in a Mercedes pickup.
Oh, Mr. Ciccone. Sorry to plunge in on you like this.
Right.
Do you remember Alexandra?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You look beautiful. Beautifully different. You looked good before, but it's a nice...
Thank you. Well,
You models never look the same twice.
Something to tell you, Mr. Ciccone.
Oh, this is Marge. You know Marge. She's fixing the sink.
Look, we're barging in here. Come on, Heather, let's go.
No, we've got to stay.
Redfern says you got something to tell me. It must be serious. She doesn't fool around.
Well, that's not what I heard. Well, excuse me, girls. I'm just gonna freshen up.
She was trying to fix the sink and the water sprayed all over her head. Well, sit over here, down on the couch there.
Okay.
Hats are back in, eh?
Yeah.
Look great.
Mr. Ciccone, I think that someone is trying to kill Alexandra.
Yeah, well, actually, I share her sentiments.
Heather is being foolish, Mr. Ciccone. There's no reason to believe that.
You don't really think that there's no reason, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't have come here.
I've been very nervous lately and, the stress of the show and...
Would you just tell him what happened to you this morning?
What happened?
Okay, this morning I was driving to work and the brakes on my car failed.
The brakes failed?
It was just an accident.
Oh.
Oh, just the brakes just failed, right? That's nothing.
I took it in to have them worked on and I think they probably just didn't repair it properly.
You know you rationalize. I can tell just by looking at you. You're trying to convince yourself, which is a normal response. But you know what they say. Once is like an accident, twice is a coincidence, and 3 times, and I do not speak hyperbolically here, is probably attempted homicide.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
There must be some kind of motive or something. Like somebody must be doing something. You're in a cutthroat business, right? I saw like an episode once on Charlie's Angels where a very skinny model, she started to gain weight and she hated the other one and she tried to kill her. You think something like that's going on? Some girl who resents the beauty over here?
Impossible.
Well, how's your marriage? Your marriage is pretty good, right?
Yes, of course.
What the hell's he yell at you like that for? I mean, the guy's pretty obnoxious.
I'm not here to discuss my marriage. You don't know Jonathan, and you most certainly do not know me. I'm sorry.
Alexandra, just wait. He was just putting his foot in his
What the hell's
mouth.
going on?
Just a minute,
No,
Alexandra.
all my good stuff's in the wash. Where's Alexandra?
She had to run from the truth. This keeps up, I'm gonna have to get hacked. How you doing? Another member of the somnambulistic security systems. You always feel safe with these guys. How the hell did this happen? They already tried that one, didn't they? Here's that ball. It looks like something Tina Turner would throw at Mel Gibson. And here's the rope. All right, that goes over to there. And goes straight down here. Okay, that's it. That's what's holding that thing up. Let's see, let's see. Yeah, that's it. It goes right in the back over there. Excuse me, how you doing? Uh-huh. A bit obvious, but nevertheless true. This is the same as these little hairs over here from the rope. Unless this thing's going bald, this obviously came down like that and cut it. So what the hell's that mean? You did it. Okay, so that cut that, right? Let me figure this thing out here now. I was sitting over here. Jonathan Cole was over here. I waved to him and he got up. I don't know if it had anything to do with me waving, but he got up and he went back there. And then I Alexander's upstairs, and he had said to her earlier during the rehearsal, wait for the applause before you start walking down. So if people are all clapping, at least Bananas here were going crazy over the pandas in the wardrobe. She couldn't hear what the heck's going on, so if that bowling ball, or whatever you call it, the big thing is kind of moving, she doesn't hear it. She starts to terpsichore down the stairs, and boom, a ball. And he knew exactly where every cue would come, so it didn't matter that he was off stage. I think the husband's trying to kill the wife over here. It's an old plot, but it's what we're left with. Take it easy. Excuse me, you know where I can find Alexander Cole?
No English.
No English. Excuse me, you know Alexander Cole?
Lo siento, yo hablo español. No English either.
No, either, huh?
Nobody speaks English. But we got our papers.
Oh, good for you. I know, no English, right? Basic high-tech and leather boat.
What's the flipping flopper you think you're doing in here, mister?
I'm going back out.
No, Mr. Ciccone, wait. Helga, that's enough. Thank you. Come in, Mr. Ciccone. Come in.
Excuse me, Helga. Look, why don't I go look at this singer sewing machines while you're...
It's okay. We get so used to taking off our clothes in this business that we forget not everyone's as open-minded as we are. Just give me a minute behind here.
Okay.
Actually, I'm really pleased you dropped by.
You are?
I have an apology for you for my behavior this morning. I really had no right to act the way I did.
But it doesn't matter, you know. Forget about it.
Could you hand me that robe that's over there?
This over here?
Yeah.
Sure. It's very nice. Actually, the real reason that I came by here was because I went to check that hotel thing out, where the whole thing happened,
Yeah?
the accident did. And I have a feeling that I know why it took place in the first place.
Why?
Well, somebody cut the rope.
But is that conclusive? I mean, do you have enough evidence to go to the police?
It's mostly circumstantial, you know. Listen, will you listen to me for a second? I just want to, you know, just before you came on stage, your husband, Mr. Calder, he went backstage, right? Now, he was back there long enough to have
Mr. Ciccone, why? Why are you trying to implicate my husband?
No, I'm not trying to implicate your husband. You don't understand. I'm just saying the circumstances...
Listen, if I was your wife or lover, would you try and hurt me?
Alexandra, how many
Hey, how you doing?
What are you doing here, Mr. Ciccone?
Well, my wife went really nuts over those outfits that you make. They were really beautiful.
Well, we have salespeople for that sort of thing. I don't want you bothering my wife about these things. Do you understand me?
But I just thought maybe a little discount, you know? Well, you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Well, thanks. Well, I'll talk to the salespeople. That's beautiful fabric. You guys...
We won't be seeing you for a while now, will we, Mr. Ciccone?
I guess not. There's no reason. Thanks a lot. Beautiful show you had there.
Thank you very much.
Marge, why is the bathtub filled with dirty dishes?
Because the kitchen sink doesn't work and you've made no effort to repair it.
Look, let's not start it, okay? I'm late.
Well, maybe if you slept at night instead of having the kind of dreams you should have stopped having when you were 14 years old, you wouldn't be late for work.
I am late because I tried to get out of the shower and I slipped on a piece of chicken.
Okay, Louis, listen to me. We're going to get a new kitchen sink.
Good. Get one I can take a shower in, will you?
I called the Plumbing Palace today, right? They got a special on basins, pipes, and thingamajigs.
What's the thingamajig?
Do I know? Am I a plumber? That's just what the guy told me.
That's great. You're ordering precision plumbing instruments from a place that sells thingamajigs.
Goodbye, sweetheart.
Yeah, goodbye.
Now listen to me, Lou.
What?
I'll pick you up at noon, okay? And we'll go look for a kitchen sink.
Great, yeah, very romantic. I'll be there. Mr. David, how's it going? Can I talk to you?
Please.
You're the fashion editor. You know everything there is about fashion. I got a little question for you. Problem, okay?
I'm sure it's nothing that looser clothes and an unbroken color line wouldn't fix.
I'm not talking about me, David. I'm talking about a guy named Jonathan Cole.
What about him?
What do you know about him?
Once upon a time, the cutting edge in fashion. Lately slipping. Last collection, a disappointment.
Why was that?
Well, I think I said it best when I said it in this morning's paper.
I read you religiously, but I missed it this morning. I'm sorry.
Well, let me find it for you. Here it is. A hodgepodge of leather, last season's metallics, and a lot of dead animals making no statement at all.
What do you mean statement?
Statement. His clothes say nothing. Now, these clothes talk.
Oh, really? What do they say?
They say, hello, my name is Dave.
How you doing? Pleased to meet you. So he's slipping, right? But is he losing money?
Oh, no, there's always enough victims out there that will wear the stuff and think that they're being far out.
What kind of money are we talking? Is this big money or what?
Oh, sure. Last year he took in $8 million, and he and Her Highness are the only partners in the company. But I don't think he's going to do anything near that this year.
Why is that?
Well, the rumor is that he wants to bounce Alexandra and bring in somebody new. Somebody with fresh talent. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, David. Now say goodbye to your pants for me, will you?
Lou! I can't believe you're on time. This is the first time you've been on time since we met. It makes me happy, Lou.
I'm glad you're happy, because I tried to call you. I got a problem here.
Mr. Ciccone, hi.
It's Redfern. Hi, Redfern. How you doing?
Good.
Look, I can't meet you today, Marjorie.
What?
I got to go to lunch with Alexandra and Redfern because she finally called us up and she said she agrees that she might, be in a little danger or something. We're going to Noodles.
What about the sink, Louie?
Marge, would you please forget the sink? You don't understand me. I'm talking, the woman is in danger.
Yeah, her life's in danger. What about yours?
Ready for lunch?
Not quite. There's something we have to discuss here before any one of us ever eats again. What's going on between you and my husband, Redford? What? You know what I'm talking about. I'm tired of it. If I want to see my husband, I gotta check with your secretary first.
Hey, keep on running. What the hell's the matter with you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I am talking about you being after my husband's body.
What?
What? I thought it was after Alexandra's body.
What? That too.
Come on.
I don't know what prompted this. Obviously disturbs observation, but I'm not interested in your husband in that way at all.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Shut up, Louie. You go to lunch together, you go to supper together, you go practically everywhere together. If you're not interested in him, how come he's never out of your sight?
Because we're just friends, that's it.
Shut up, Mr. Ciccone. Because we're friends, that's all.
You and him, a man and a woman, are just friends, right?
Yes.
And you talk to him all the time about all kinds of things.
Yes.
Stuff that you don't even mention to your own so-called boyfriend.
Well, sometimes.
But you sleep with your own boyfriend, Kenny, don't you?
I don't think I have to answer that.
You sleep with a man you don't even talk to because he's probably not that bright. And you have the nerve to stand there and tell me that it's never crossed your mind to sleep with my husband, who's hardly ever out of your sight?
Is there anyone else you would care to insult? There's a very short gentleman over there. He's about an inch away from being a legal midget. Perhaps you could call him Shorty or something.
It has never crossed my mind to sleep with your husband.
Never.
You are sick. To be friends with a person of the opposite sex and never have it cross your mind to,
That is the most sexist remark I have ever heard.
Yeah? Then why don't you answer it?
I repeat, I am not sexually interested in your husband.
And I repeat that if a woman considers a man to be her best friend and doesn't want to hit the hay with him, she's a weirdo.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mrs. Ciccone. You are obviously very insecure in your mind, but I am not in my mind. I know what I'm talking about.
All right, okay, I'm sorry. Now just listen to this. If a woman has a best friend, right?
Yes.
And that best friend is a man, are you telling me that she shouldn't marry him?
Well, no, not always.
Well, now you know why you're sick. Louis is my best friend, right?
Yes.
And I married him. And I think that if he's your best friend, you should marry him too.
Yes.
But you can't because he already is. But you should be sleeping with him. To which I say, if you say to me that you're not, then you should be.
You want me to sleep with your husband?
You try it, I'll wrap your head!
What the hell is this, a Bergman film or what?
I've got a very bad headache. Can we go, please? Oh, I'm so...
Ciccone, do you think we actually spend too much time together? Does it look like we're,
Come on, don't start him with that, okay? I had enough of that in the parking lot. Everybody knows that I love my wife. They also know you are a very nice, moral person, albeit with an amoral sex life.
What do you mean by that?
That's just...
Ciccone?
Yeah.
Mrs. Cole just telephoned. She said to say that she's been detained at the office and won't be able to join you. I'll take your order in a moment.
Thank you. What the hell game is she playing? She invites us to lunch, she doesn't show. Eat small, I can't pay for this. Look at this.
Well, maybe she couldn't get away without Jonathan becoming suspicious.
What the hell's he suspicious about?
Well, she phoned me last night, and she said Jonathan flew into a terrible rage and accused her of having an affair with another man.
Well, is she or what?
I'm afraid you're the only person that can answer that.
How the hell would I know she's having an affair?
Because the man he accused her of seeing is you.
What, me? What the hell is going on here? First, Marge starts accusing me that I'm making it with you, and then he's accused... I can understand Marge. The woman's slightly close to menopause, but what's his excuse?
Hey, Heather. We have to talk.
Look, I'm busy. I'm having an
Kenny,
appointment.
please, excuse me. We're busy here right now. Everybody's talking about sex.
Hey! Don't talk to her like that.
Like what?
You used the S word.
What, is an S word now?
Yeah, Mr. Spencer said you were having a business lunch, and here you are with Ciccone using the S word.
Look, Kenny, please. You're turning me off the F word. Food.
Yeah, you're a real wise guy, Ciccone. You know what we do with wise guys in my business?
Tie their skate laces together?
I don't have to take that.
Kenny, please, people know me here.
Yeah, people know me here, too. I signed an autograph coming in here.
You probably send the check for their lunch.
Kenny, come on. We'll have a little talk, okay? Excuse me, Mr. Ciccone. Why do you always have to embarrass me like that?
Give him a breadstick.
Do you care to order now?
No, that's okay. Send it to my house. I'm never eating restaurants. I'm like Kate Hepburn. My name's Andy from Acoustical Control. We've been having a problem with the proximity of tables here. Well, we put this barrier up, but it's still been a little disconcerting to some of our customers. Let me just check this for a second.
How long can it go on like this?
Sweetheart, please take my word for it. I'll take care of Alexandra. It'll all be settled this weekend. Believe me?
It's still quite a problem. Enjoy your lunch. It's getting sleazier than down. Let's talk about the erosion of our national culture. Marge, I promise you we'll go after work, okay? No. Pick me up at, the hell is this? 97A Adelaide West. No, Redfern will not be there. Just you and me.
Mr. Ciccone, the girl you've just described is Patricia. She's a model, and the lunch was business. Forgive me, but you don't understand the first thing about the fashion world. Beautiful young girls are as much a part of it as fabric, needles, and thread.
Yeah, but see, I don't think your husband was thinking of, taking a little wool there and making her a dress. They look very intimate to me. Maybe I'm confused about this. He kept mentioning something about that it'll all be over by this weekend.
Oh, that. We have a deadline for a photo layout Monday at 6. Jonathan likes Patricia, and I'd rather go with an older model.
Redfern mentioned you had some kind of fight with Jonathan last night.
Heather mentioned that?
Yeah, she's concerned about you like I am, too,
You know, we got a very bad review on the show, and Jonathan does not take criticism well. That's all.
Any truth to that rumor about Jonathan wanting to dump you as a designer?
No. That rumor makes its way around about this time every single year.
Look, I don't really want to sing this old song again about your husband, but is there just the remotest possibility that Jonathan might want you,
Jonathan is not trying to kill me.
Well, somebody is, And the problem is your husband's so damn suspicious.
Jonathan is jealous of you.
He's jealous of me?
Yes.
You're talking about a man who's got a full head of hair. He's got perfect teeth. He's rich, famous, and if I'm not mistaken, the guy's thin. Why would he be jealous of me?
Mr. Ciccone, he thinks that you're coming on to me.
Coming on to you? What?
That's why I didn't want us to have lunch together. Jonathan is a jealous type. You're a really nice man, and I appreciate your concern. But I'm going to be all right. Really. It's okay. Thank you. It'll be all right.
Well, that's it. So you got a perfect marriage here. I mean, you guys never fight. You never have arguments. You never discuss divorce.
Of course we fight. But, Jonathan knows I'd never give him a divorce. I'm a Catholic.
All right.
I really want to be getting home, so if you don't mind...
Wait a second. Maybe you shouldn't go home.
What?
I think you might just give me the reason why Jonathan wants to kill you.
Such a coney.
No, really, wait, just think about this for a minute. How long have you been married, Jonathan?
About 8 years.
Was he married before?
Can we drop this line of chatter here? I mean, I really... Let's change the subject. Anything. The weather.
Think it's gonna rain in here or what?
What's that?
What's the matter?
It's Molly.
Oh, what is it?
You were bad, Louis, real bad, but in an elevator?
Marge, hold it.
Gee!
Marge, wait, hold it. Marge, wait a minute, hold it. Okay? Marge, look, wait a second. You don't...
Hollering. Mrs. Cole, what were you doing on that elevator? You know it's busted.
You know this thing was busted?
No, it was broken, but Jonathan told me he'd had it fixed.
I don't know why he'd say that, Mrs. Cole. Didn't you see the sign?
What sign? There's no sign.
No.
Up top, the out of order sign. Mr. Cole had me put him up there not 10 minutes ago.
Mr. Cole was here 10 minutes ago, did you say?
Like I said, 10 minutes ago. He came down by the stairs and left.
You believe me now or what? He could have killed both of us.
Look, there must be some mistake. I mean...
Well, I'll let you folks sort this one out. Tommy Hunter's on.
Look, I'm going to go home and talk to Jonathan.
No. You're not going home, okay? You're going to go to a hotel where Jonathan doesn't know about you, where you are for a couple of days, all right?
I don't need a hotel. We have a country home. I'll go there. Neither of us ever uses it, so it'll be all right.
You're going to your country home, all right? And I'm going to your city home to talk to Jonathan. Now, give me both addresses. Can you buzz Jonathan Cole for me?
Just missed him. Left 15 minutes ago for his country place.
His country?
Thank God it's you.
Hey, it's okay.
Jonathan's here. He's got a gun. Come on.
Where the hell's your car? Alexandra!
Alexandra!
Here.
What the hell is this?
I took it from Jonathan's office. I can't use it. Please.
Just stay down. I don't want to fight this, but I will. I mean it. Come on, let me do it.
He's dead.
Congratulations, Jacone. You're a household word.
Did I get any calls?
What am I, your answering service? Why'd you kill the guy, Jacone? Couldn't you have gone for his arm or his leg?
Go for his leg. The man had a gun. My eyes were closed. It's either him or me.
Is that how you want your statement to read? Him or me?
Why?
Well, I thought grammatically it should be I and he.
Louis!
Believe this?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Does Jason know?
It's on all the news, Louis.
I killed the guy. Can you imagine that? You know what that means? The guy doesn't exist now because of me.
It was self-defense, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here. I put the house up for bail. Louis. Oh, Mom. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Are they treating you okay?
I'm all right, yeah.
Oh.
We'll get you out of here, son. We put the bakery up for the bail money.
Mr. Ciccone, I'm so sorry. I feel like this is all my fault. I've got some stocks. I'll put them up for the bail, and I'll get you a lawyer tomorrow, okay?
He's got enough bail here to spring everybody in this jail.
Who says crime doesn't pay?
I don't think that's funny, fatso.
It's okay.
Starving yourself isn't going to bring back Jonathan Cole.
I can't sleep. Every time I try to close my eyes, I just keep seeing his face, you know. It's like...
Louis, he was trying to kill you. You had to.
I know.
It was self-defense.
So everybody keeps saying much, but it doesn't help, you know. I killed the guy.
And slap my husband like that?
That's okay, Ma. She's Cole's girlfriend, Jonathan Cole's girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
I saw you in the restaurant. I'm sorry.
Jonathan Cole was my father.
He's your father? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, you know.
How much money did my stepmother offer you to murder my father, Mr. Ciccone?
What?
What did she offer you? A little something extra on the side? Maybe a piece of the business now that she has it all to herself? What? Sex. A lifetime of passion while my father lies in his grave. The grave you and Alexandra put him in.
Louis, are you just going to stand there and let her talk to you like that? Tell her what happened.
I don't know how to tell you this, but your father was like sick, you know. It wasn't his fault or anything, but I mean, he was trying to get rid of Alexandra.
What are you saying? My father loved her. Sure, they were having some disagreements about the business, but he worshipped the ground she walked on.
Nobody's denying that. He loved her. He loved her very much. He loved her so much that, like, he kind of cracked up. It wasn't his fault, you know. The guy, he just, like, had a nervous breakdown. I mean, I saw it. He had a shotgun. He was going to kill Alexandra. I had no alternative.
Oh, you just answer me this, then. If he wanted to get rid of Alexandra so badly, why didn't he just divorce her like he did my mother?
She was very religious, you know. She's Catholic. The divorce was against her religion.
Against her religion? Alexandra doesn't have a religion. She's atheist.
She's atheist?
The only thing Alexandra worships is herself. Oh, these lies. What can you expect from a murderer?
Excuse me, would you just watch your song?
Hold it. Listen, maybe I killed your father. Yes, I did. I killed him. But I'm not a murderer. Honest to God, it was in self-defense.
One day you'll pay for it. I don't know how. I don't know when, but you'll pay for it. You and Alexander may think this case is closed. You may think you're going to get away with it, but I promise you, you won't. You're both going to rot in hell for what you did to my father. Rot in hell.
She thinks I actually killed him on purpose. The woman actually believes that I killed her father on purpose.
Oh, Louis, she's so upset. I don't even think she knows what she's saying.
I thought she was the girlfriend. Turns out she's the daughter.
But why didn't Alexandra tell you that?
Alexandra wasn't there at the restaurant. She called. She couldn't make it. And when I told her about it, I described her, you know, and she was like real specific. She acted like she knew exactly who it was, and she said it was a What the hell did she say it was a model for? I mean, how could she make the mistake the way that... You mean atheist? She tells me she's a Catholic and she can't... What the hell is going on here?
The girl you described could have been any one of 100 models. I had no idea he was going to see his daughter that day.
Never mentioned it to you.
Look, Mr. Ciccone, you have to understand. Marlena Cole has hated me ever since her mother and father broke up. God knows I tried to befriend the girl, but she didn't want to have anything to do with me. I suppose in her mind she thought that I was responsible for the divorce. At one point, I even thought that she might be the one who was trying to kill me.
This is so weird now, see, because how many times did I ask you, did you suspect anybody? Did you think anybody was trying to kill you? And here's this girl, and you don't say anything to me about it, you know?
I know, but I couldn't tell you, and I couldn't tell Jonathan. It would have broken his heart. Look, I couldn't bear that. Look, what does all this matter anyway? I mean, Jonathan is dead.
I don't know what the hell matters now.
I think you should go, really. Please, can you leave? I just don't think I can be around you.
Wait a second.
You killed my husband.
You gave me the...
I know, I gave you the gun, but... Look, I'm sorry. Can you please just go?
If it's okay with you, I thought we'd offer Jonathan a novena.
Pick out the biggest one they have. I'll pay for it.
Right. When I brought up the idea of saying a novena, she thought I was talking about a headstone or something.
Louis, I hate to burst your balloon, but what does that prove? There's millions of Catholics that don't know what a novena is.
Not one whose faith is so strong she won't give her husband a divorce. Look, her stepdaughter was right. She's not a Catholic. And if she lied about that, what else did she lie about?
What are you saying, Louis?
I'm saying she orchestrated this whole thing. She led me around like a bull with a ring in its nose. For some reason, she wanted her husband dead. And what better way than to get someone else to do it for you? All she needed was this fat, bald-headed sucker, right?
Do you mean that she staged all those accidents at the fashion show?
Look, I don't know. I think maybe the first one was real. That's probably what gave her the idea. She could have rigged the second one easily. And then all she needed was like Sir Galahad over here, right? Making a complete ass of himself. She played me like a violin.
My God, Louis. That woman has staged a perfect crime. What are you going to do?
I guess I better return to the scene of the perfect crime.
You know, maybe you'll get one of your visions.
How can they come when I already know I'm the killer? I was standing over there, me and her. She's running like crazy, screaming at me. I got her behind this trio. I close my eyes. I'm home. How the hell did I hear that? Ernest. I'm over there. He's over here. What was this? One shot, that was it. This works out. I'm gonna stuff you and you'll be on my mantle for the rest of your life. My life. I had a vision.
You had a vision?
It seems your friend Alexandra killed Jonathan Cole.
What?
There's a second gun involved here, Redfern, and she had it.
Alexandra? Why would she want to kill her own husband?
I don't know. I'm sure you're going to find out before the last commercial's over. Look, all I know is you got to exhume the body, all right?
I'm not sure we can.
What do you mean you're not sure? Why?
We don't have any evidence. Any real evidence.
All right. You want real evidence? I'll get you real evidence. Come on, Pancho. Who? Alexander Cole. That's who. And I was stupid enough to believe her.
Alexandra? Hello? Exhume Jonathan's body? No, I haven't heard a thing about it. Why would they want to do something like that?
I don't know. I just heard Redfern say they were going to do another autopsy. Something about the cops forgetting to match the bullet with the gun. I thought maybe you'd like to know.
Thank you, Mr. Ciccone. I'll let you know what happens.
Okay, take it easy. You know, next to you, Mata Hari was a bag lady.
Compared to you, Joseph Pulitzer was a putz. Heather said you were a good reporter. It's too bad that you won't be able to write your own obituary, Mr. Ciccone.
Now, wait a second here. Now, come on. Don't you watch television? You've got to give me the exposition before you kill me. I got to find out why you did it, who you killed, why, everything like that. You know, we got to talk. Let me sit down over here. Talk.
What is there to talk about? I don't have any further use for you, Mr. Ciccone.
It's really a perfect crime, you know that? But how the hell did you know it was all going to work out like that?
Well, I didn't. But once I knew I could convince you that Jonathan was trying to kill me, I thought I had a chance.
Yeah, and you really did that, didn't you, huh? You had me absolutely convinced, because every time I even posed the question to you, was there any possibility that Jonathan was trying to kill you, you would huff and puff and absolutely deny that there was any possibility whatsoever, which would make me think that there must be some kind of possibility. Otherwise, why are you overacting like that, right?
Right.
It was really good. You know, you deserve an Oscar. A genie, at least. Why'd you kill your husband?
Jonathan said he needed new blood, fresh ideas. He was going to bring his daughter into the company, give her a cut, make her the new designer. Wow, 2 years out of art college, and he was going to dump me for her. No way. What was left for me? A little wife and loving stepmother?
That's what he meant when he said it was all going to be over this weekend. Eh?
And it was, thanks to you. After that little bit of histrionics in the elevator, I knew I had you right where I wanted you. You never suspected a thing.
But Jonathan did, right? That's why he came after me with a shotgun.
Jonathan thought you were some kind of a weirdo who had the hots for me. And when I happened to mention that you'd attacked me in the elevator, well, he was convinced that you were going to drag me out in the bushes and rape me. When I told him you were outside, he got very angry.
I noticed that. How'd you know I was going to shoot back?
Oh, I didn't, but that's why I had this thing right behind you. It's just as well you're a terrible shot. Goodbye, Mr. Ciccone.
Wait a second.
Police! Drop the gun.
You're under arrest for the murder of Jonathan Cole. And maybe Ciccone.
You all right, Ciccone?
No, it hurt like hell. I thought you said it wouldn't hurt with this damn bulletproof vest, Brown.
Quit your complaining, Ciccone. She could have gone for your head.
My head?
I'm hoping and wishing that the next apparition is the sight of you welcoming me home. It's hard enough living without having visions to the left and the right of you. They won't leave me alone. Give me a cold, hard fact. I'm seeing things, believe me, you've never seen before. But little things deceive me, like when you threw me out the door. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Are they treating you okay?
I'm all right, yeah.
Oh.
We'll get you out of here, son. We put the bakery up for the bail money.
Mr. Ciccone, I'm so sorry. I feel like this is all my fault. I've got some stocks. I'll put them up for the bail, and I'll get you a lawyer tomorrow, okay?
He's got enough bail here to spring everybody in this jail.
Who says crime doesn't pay?
I don't think that's funny, fatso.
It's okay.
Starving yourself isn't going to bring back Jonathan Cole.
I can't sleep. Every time I try to close my eyes, I just keep seeing his face, you know. It's like...
Louis, he was trying to kill you. You had to.
I know.
It was self-defense.
So everybody keeps saying much, but it doesn't help, you know. I killed the guy.
And slap my husband like that?
That's okay, Mud. She's Cole's girlfriend, Jonathan Cole's girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
I saw you in the restaurant. I'm sorry.
Jonathan Cole was my father.
He's your father? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, you know.
How much money did my stepmother offer you to murder my father, Mr. Ciccone?
What?
What did she offer you? A little something extra on the side? Maybe a piece of the business now that she has it all to herself? What? Sex. A lifetime of passion while my father lies in his grave. The grave you and Alexandra put him in.
Louis, are you just going to stand there and let her talk to you like that? Tell her what happened.
I don't know how to tell you this, but Your father was like sick, you know. It wasn't his fault or anything, but I mean, he was trying to get rid of Alexandra.
What are you saying? My father loved her. Sure, they were having some disagreements about the business, but he worshipped the ground she walked on.
Nobody's denying that. He loved her. He loved her very much. He loved her so much that, like, he kind of cracked up. It wasn't his fault, you know. The guy, he just like had a nervous breakdown. I mean, I saw it. He had a shotgun. He was going to kill Alexandra. I had no alternative.
Oh, you just answer me this then. If he wanted to get rid of Alexandra so badly, why didn't he just divorce her like he did my mother?
She was very religious, you know. She's Catholic. The divorce was against her religion.
Against her religion? Alexandra doesn't have a religion. She's atheist.
She's atheist?
The only thing Alexandra worships is herself. Oh, these lies. What can you expect from a murderer?
Excuse me, would you just watch your tongue?
Hold it. Listen, maybe I can.
Oh, well, you can't come in here and slap my husband like that.
It's okay, Mom. She's Cole's girlfriend, Jonathan Cole's girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
I saw you in the restaurant. I'm sorry.
Jonathan Cole was my father.
He's your father? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, you know.
How much money did my stepmother offer you to murder my father, Mr. Chacon?
What?
What did she offer you? A little something extra on the side? Maybe a piece of the business now that she has it all to herself? What? Sex? A lifetime of passion while my father lies in his grave? The grave you and Alexandra put him in?
Louis, are you just going to stand there and let her talk to you like that? Tell her what happened.
I don't know how to tell you this, but your father was like sick, you know. It wasn't his fault or anything, but I mean, he was trying to get rid of Alexandra.
What are you saying? My father loved her. Sure, they were having some disagreements about the business, but he worshipped the ground she walked on.
Nobody's denying that. He loved her. He loved her very much. He loved her so much that, like, he kind of cracked up. It wasn't his fault, you know. The guy, he just like had a nervous breakdown. I mean, I saw it. He had a shotgun. He was going to kill Alexandra. I had no alternative.
Oh, you just answer me this then. If he wanted to get rid of Alexandra so badly, why didn't he just divorce her like he did my mother?
She was very religious, you know. She's Catholic. The divorce was against her religion.
Against her religion? Alexandra doesn't have a religion. She's atheist.
She's atheist?
The only thing Alexandra worships is herself. Oh, these lies. What can you expect from a murderer?
Excuse me, would you just watch your tongue?
Hold it. Listen, maybe I killed your father. Yes, I did. I killed him. But I'm not a murderer. Honest to God, it was in self-defense.
One day you'll pay for it. I don't know how. I don't know when, but you'll pay for it. You and Alexandra may think this case is closed. You may think you're going to get away with it, but I promise you, you won't. You're both going to rot in hell for what you did to my father. Rot in hell.
She thinks I actually killed him on purpose. The woman actually believes that I killed her father on purpose.
Oh, Louis, she's so upset. I don't even think she knows what she's saying.
I thought she was the girlfriend. Turns out she's the daughter.
But why didn't Alexandra tell you that?
Alexandra wasn't there at the restaurant. She called. She couldn't make it. And when I told her about it, I described her, you know, and she was like real specific. She acted like she knew exactly who it was, and she said it was what the hell did she say it was a model for? I mean, how could she make the mistake the way that... You mean atheist? She tells me she's a Catholic and she can't... What the hell is going on here?
The girl you described could have been any one of 100 models. I had no idea he was going to see his daughter that day. Sorry, Jonathan.
I'm sorry.
All right, we're going to do Alexandra's entrance, please.
Didn't you hear what Jonathan just said?
I don't even know who the hell Jonathan is, okay? So I don't care what he said.
You don't know who Jonathan Cole is?
No.
Jonathan Cole. He's the most important clothier in this country.
I care.
This is his wife's line. Alexandra's fashions, they are very, very, very hot.
Good for them.
Alexandra and I went to school together, and she asked me to take care of these charity tickets. Now, as a personal favor to you, I paid for these tickets.
As a personal favor to me, you have already paid for these tickets?
Yes, I did.
Okay, here, give them to me, all right? And don't do me any more personal favors. $200 for the bears. What are you, crazy?
It's not just for the little bears. I mean, they've got to eat bamboo. Do you realize the cost of bamboo these days?
No. I can't afford to eat bamboo.
What about my money?
What the hell is it? Do you think
I carry $200 on me like this, just like that? Oh, here's $200. Take 1,000. Buy yourself an armadillo. I get paid on Friday. I'll give you the $200. I can't believe this. I feel like
No. To your right, Alexander. This is your right. Surely you do know the difference.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. I just forgot. I'll do it again.
Thank you very much.
This guy yells at his wife like that.
Well, they're just nervous. You know, they've got a lot riding on this show.
Last time I talked to Marge like that, she punched me so hard in my arm I had to have an antibiotic shot.
One more time, please. Good. Much better now. Hold that position. Right hand on the railing and enjoy the applause that's going to come.
Cody.
The hell's he want?
What's wrong? What the hell are you doing here?
You said applause. It's like a...
Jonathan, who is this man?
I'm Lou Ciccone from the Toronto Gazette. It's a big paper in town, right? My wife and I come up to two big ones to support the pandas. We really...
If you're finished with your life story, I'd like to get on with it, please.
We think it's horrible what they're going through.
Please!
Pandas.
Pick it up from the top, hand on the rail, racing the balcony and the audience and you. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. This is terrible.
You shouldn't lean on the thing like that, right?
Everybody, take a break.
I saw this thing up here. It looked real to me. I guess it's fake, right? It's like just a problem.
Where the hell's the foreman?
You okay? She's okay.
Aren't your arms getting tired?
She's okay, right?
She's okay. Come on, darling. You should take it.
You know, you drive me nuts sometimes.
How much did you say you paid for that dress?
$600.
$600. You could have bought a microwave for $600.
Louis, I'm teasing you. You know where I got this?
Where?
A second-hand clothing store where all the rich people go. They wear it once, they throw it away. Guess what I paid? Go ahead, ask me. What did I pay for this dress?
How much did you pay?
$100.
$100. That's not bad.
Goes for $600. I got it for $100.
This looks like something Mrs. Marcos would have worn. This dress could belong to the Filipino people.
Well, it looks good anyway.
Hey, Chacon.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, Marge.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi.
Great shirt, Kenny.
Oh, thank you.
Where's your accordion?
At home.
Mustard and organza accessories. Those are beautiful.
I'm looking for Heather. You seen her?
You actually play the accordion?
You should hear me play Ramona.
I'm sure I will someday.
Hi.
Heather's coming now.
How's she doing her hair?
Oh, hey,
Look at
Heather.
this.
You and Margie got the same dress.
A woman walks in here like this, and we got the Supremes. She got the hair for it.
Hi.
Oh, hi, Heather.
I didn't know that you shopped at Mr. Tony's.
Oh, Mr. Tony's? Yes, I do. We're like this, Tony and I.
Looks very nice on you. It hides your stomach.
It's really becoming to you, too, because you don't look so mousy. Brings out your complexion.
I'm a few bars at Ramona, will you, Kenny?
Yeah.
Let's go, Kenny. We're going to be late.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm gonna put this sash on here. I'm not gonna look like her. You got some nerve buying my dress.
What are you going on and on about?
At least I got mine for $100. She had to pay $600.
There's gonna be 50 people in here with the same tuxedo. Am I angry?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Alexandra Cole presents her new spring fashions.
whole sex life.
What do you mean by that?
That's just...
She's going in.
Yeah.
Mrs. Cole just telephoned. She said to say that she's been detained at the office and won't be able to join you. I'll take your order in a moment.
Thank you. What the hell game is she playing? She invites us to lunch, she doesn't show. Eat small, I can't pay for this. Look at this.
Well, maybe she couldn't get away without Jonathan becoming suspicious.
What the hell's he suspicious about?
Well, she phoned me last night, and she said Jonathan flew into a terrible rage and accused her of having an affair with another man.
Well, is she or what?
I'm afraid you're the only person that can answer that.
How the hell would I know she's having an affair?
Because the man he accused her of seeing is you.
What, me? What the hell is going on here? First, Marge starts accusing me that I'm making it with you. Now he's accused. I mean, I can understand Marge. The woman's slightly close to menopause, but what's his excuse?
Hey, Heather.
We have to talk. Look,
I'm busy. I'm having an
Kenny,
appointment.
please, excuse me. We're busy here right now. Everybody's talking about sex, sex, sex.
Hey! Don't talk to her like that.
Like what?
You used the S word.
What, is an S word now?
Yeah, Mr. Spencer said you were having a business lunch, and here you are with Chacon using the S word.
Look, Kenny, please. You're turning me off the F word. Food.
Yeah, you're a real wise guy, Chacon. You know what we do with wise guys in my business?
Tie their skate laces together?
I don't have to take that.
Kenny, please, people know me here.
Yeah, people know me here, too. I signed an autograph coming in here.
You probably send the check for their lunch.
Kenny, come on. We'll have a little talk, okay? Excuse me, Mr. Chacon. You always have to embarrass me like that.
Give him a breadstick.
Do you care to order now?
No, that's okay. Send it to my house. I'm never eating restaurants. I'm like Kate Hepburn. My name's Andy from Acoustical Control. We've been having a problem with the proximity of tables here. Well, we put this barrier up, but it's still been a little disconcerting to some of our customers. Let me just check this for a second.
How long can it go on like this?
Sweetheart, please take my word for it. I'll take care of Alexandra. It'll all be settled this weekend. Believe me?
It's still quite a problem. Enjoy your lunch. It's getting sleazier than down. Let's talk about the erosion of our national culture. Marge, I promise you we'll go after work, okay? No. Pick me up at, the hell is this? 97A Adelaide West. No, Redfern will not be there. Just you and me.
Mr. Ciccone, the girl you've just described is Patricia. She's a model, and the lunch was business. Forgive me, but you don't understand the first thing about the fashion world. Beautiful young girls are as much a part of it. You and Alexander may think this case is closed. You may think you're going to get away with it, but I promise you, you won't. You're both going to rot in hell for what you did to my father. Rot in hell.
She thinks I actually killed him on purpose. The woman actually believes that I killed her father on purpose.
Oh, Louis, she's so upset. I don't even think she knows what she's saying.
I thought she was the girlfriend. Turns out she's the daughter.
But why didn't Alexandra tell you that?
Alexandra wasn't there at the restaurant. She called. She couldn't make it. And when I told her about it, I described her, she was like real specific. She acted like she knew exactly who it was. And she said it was what the hell did she say it was a model for? I mean, how could she make the mistake the way that... You mean atheist to it? She tells me she's a Catholic and she can't... What the hell is going on here?
The girl you described could have been any one of 100 models. I had no idea he was going to see his daughter that day.
Never mentioned it to you.
Look, Mr. Ciccone, you have to understand. Marlena Cole has hated me ever since her mother and father broke up. God knows, I tried to befriend the girl, but she didn't want to have anything to do with me. I suppose in her mind, she thought that I was responsible for the divorce. At one point, I even thought that she might be the one who was trying to kill me.
This is so weird now, see, because how many times did I ask you, did you suspect anybody? Did you think anybody was trying to kill you? And here's this girl, and you don't say anything to me about it,
I know, but I couldn't tell you, and I couldn't tell Jonathan. It would have broken his heart. Look, I couldn't bear that. Look, what does all this matter anyway? I mean, Jonathan is dead.
I don't know what the hell matters now.
I think you should go, really. Please, can you leave? I just don't think I can be around you.
Wait a second.
You killed my husband.
You gave me the...
I know, I gave you the gun, but... Look, I'm sorry. Can you please just go?
it's okay with you, I thought we'd offer Jonathan a novena.
Pick out the biggest one they have. I'll pay for it.
Right. When I brought up the idea of saying a novena, she thought I was talking about a headstone or something.
Louis, I hate to burst your balloon, but what does that prove? There's millions of Catholics that don't know what a novena is.
Not one whose faith is so strong she won't give her husband a divorce. Look, her stepdaughter was right. She's not a Catholic. And if she lied about that, what else did she lie about?
What are you saying, Louis?
I'm saying she orchestrated this whole thing. She led me around like a bull with a ring in its nose. For some reason, she wanted her husband dead. And what better way than to get someone else to do it for you? All she needed was this fat, bald-headed sucker, right?
Do you mean that she staged all those accidents at the fashion show?
Paul was over here. I waved to him, and he got up. I don't know if it had anything to do with me waving, but he got up and he went back there. And then Alexander's upstairs, and he had said to her earlier during the rehearsal, wait for the applause before you start walking down. So if people are all clapping, at least bananas here were going crazy over the pandas and the wardrobe. She couldn't hear what the heck's going on, so if that bowling ball or whatever you call it, the big thing is kind of moving, she doesn't hear it. She starts to terpsichore down the stairs and boom, a ball. And he knew exactly where every cue would come, so it didn't matter that he was off stage. I think the husband's trying to kill the wife over here. It's an old plot, but it's what we're left with. Take it easy. Excuse me, you know where I can find Alexander Cole?
No English.
No English. Excuse me, you know Alexander Cole?
Lo siento, yo hablo español. No English either.
No either, huh? That...
Nobody speaks English, but we got our papers.
Oh, good for you. I know, no English, right? Basic high-tech and leather boat.
What's the flipping flapper you think you're doing in here, mister?
I'm going back out.
No, Mr. Ciccone, wait. Helga, that's enough. Thank you. Come in, Mr. Ciccone. Come in.
Excuse me, Helga. Why don't I go look at the Singer sewing machines while you're...
It's okay. We get so used to taking off our clothes in this business that we forget not everyone's as open-minded as we are. Just give me a minute behind here.
Okay.
Actually, I'm really pleased you dropped by.
You are?
I have an apology for you for my behavior this morning. I really had no right to act the way I did.
But it doesn't matter, you know. Forget about it.
Could you hand me that robe that's over there?
This over here?
Yeah.
Sure.
Symbolically here is probably attempted homicide.
That's what I've been trying to tell her.
There must be some kind of motive or something. Like somebody must be doing something. You're in a cutthroat business, right? I saw like an episode once on Charlie's Angels where a very skinny model, started to gain weight and she hated the other one and she tried to kill her. You think something like that's going on? Some girl who resents the beauty over here?
Impossible.
How's your marriage? Your marriage is pretty good, right?
Yes, of course.
What the hell's he yell at you like that for? I mean, the guy's pretty obnoxious.
I'm not here to discuss my marriage. You don't know Jonathan, and you most certainly do not know me. I'm sorry.
Alexandra, just wait. He was just putting his foot in his mouth. Just a minute,
No,
Alexandra.
all my good stuff's in the wash. Where's Alexandra?
She had to run from the truth. This keeps up, I'm gonna have to get hacked. How you doing?
Another member of the somnambulistic security systems. You always feel safe with these guys. How the hell did this happen now? They already tried that one, didn't they? There's that ball. It looks like something Tina Turner would throw at Mel Gibson. And there's the rope. That goes over to there. And goes straight down here. Okay, that's it. That's what's holding that thing up. See this? Yeah, that's it. It goes right in the back over there. Excuse me, how you doing? A bit obvious, but nevertheless true. This is the same as these little hairs over here from the rope. Unless this thing's going bald, this, obviously, came down like that and cut it. So what the hell's that mean? You did it. Okay, so that cut that, right? Let me figure this thing out here now. I was sitting over here. Jonathan Cole was over here. I waved to him, and he got up. I don't know if it had anything to do with me waving, but he got up and he went back there. And then Alexander's upstairs. And he had said to her earlier during the rehearsal, wait for the applause before you start walking down. So. Thank you.
I knew you were bad, Louis, real bad, but in an elevator?
Marge, hold it.
Gee!
Marge, wait. Oh, hold it. Marge, wait a minute. Hold it. Okay? Marge, look, wait a second. You don't...
Hollering. Mrs. Cole, what were you doing on that elevator? You know it's busted.
You know this thing was busted?
No, it was broken, but Jonathan told me he'd had it fixed.
I don't know why he'd say that, Mrs. Cole. Didn't you see the sign?
What sign? There's no sign.
No.
Up top, the out of order sign. Mr. Cole had me put him up there not 10 minutes ago.
Mr. Cole was here 10 minutes ago, did you say?
Like I said, 10 minutes ago. He came down by the stairs and left.
You believe me now or what? He could have killed both of us.
Look, there must be some mistake. I mean...
Well, I'll let you folks sort this one out. Tommy Hunter's on.
Look, I'm going to go home and talk to Jonathan.
No. You're not going home, okay? You're going to go to a hotel where Jonathan doesn't know about you, where you are for a couple of days, all right?
I don't need a hotel. We have a country home. I'll go there. Neither of us ever uses it, so it'll be all right.
You're going to your country home, all right? And I'm going to your city home to talk to Jonathan. Now, give me both addresses. Can you buzz Jonathan Cole for me?
Just missed him. Left 15 minutes ago for his country place.
His country? Hey, it's okay.
Jonathan's here. He's got a gun. Come on.
Where the hell's your car? Alexandra!
Alexandra!
Here.
What the hell is this?
I took it from Jonathan's office. I can't use it. Please.
Just stay down. I don't want to fight this, but I will. I mean it. Come on, let me do it.
Having some disagreements about the business, but he worshipped the ground she walked on.
Nobody's denying that. He loved her. He loved her very much. He loved her so much that, like, he kind of cracked up. It wasn't his fault, you know. The guy It's just like I had a nervous breakdown. I mean, I saw it. He had a shotgun. He was going to kill Alexandra. I had no alternative.
Oh, you just answer me this then. If you wanted to get rid of Alexandra so badly, why didn't he just divorce her like he did my mother?
She was very religious, you know. She's Catholic. The divorce was against her religion.
Against her religion? Alexandra doesn't have a religion. She's atheist.
She's atheist?
The only thing Alexandra worships is herself. All these lies. What can you expect from a murderer?
Excuse me, would you just watch your song?
Hold it. Listen, maybe I killed your father. Yes, I did. I killed him. But I'm not a murderer. Honest to God, it was in self-defense.
One day you'll pay for it. I don't know how. I don't know when, but you'll pay for it. You and Alexandra may think this case is closed. You may think you're going to get away with it, but I promise you, you won't. You're both going to rot in hell for what you did to my father. Rot in hell.
She thinks I actually killed him on purpose. The woman actually believes that I killed her father on purpose.
Oh, Louis, she's so upset. I don't even think she knows what she's saying.
I thought she was the girlfriend. Turns out she's the daughter.
But why didn't Alexandra tell you that?
Alexandra wasn't there at the restaurant. She called. She couldn't make it. And when I told her about it, I described her, you know, and she was like real specific. She acted like she knew exactly who it was, and she said it was a What the hell did she say it was a model for? I mean, how could she make the mistake the way that... You mean atheist? She tells me she's a Catholic and she can't... What the hell is going on here?
The girl you described could have been any one of 100 models. I had no idea he was going to see his daughter that day.
Never mentioned it to you.
Look, Mr. Ciccone, you have to understand. Marlena Cole has hated me ever since her mother and father broke up. God knows I tried to befriend the girl, but she didn't want to have anything to do with me. I suppose in her mind she thought that I was responsible for the divorce. At one point, I even thought that she might be the one who was trying to kill me.
This is so weird now, see, because how many times did I ask you, did you suspect anybody? Did you think anybody was trying to kill you? And here's this girl, and you don't say anything to me about it, you know?
I know, but I couldn't tell you, and I couldn't tell Jonathan. It would have broken his heart. Look, I couldn't bear that. Look, what does all this matter anyway? I mean, Jonathan is dead.
I don't know what the hell matters now.
I think you should go, really. Please, can you leave? I just don't think I can be around you.
Wait a second.
You killed my husband.
You gave me the...
I know, I gave you the gun, but... Look, I'm sorry.
Alexandra!
What the hell is this? I took it from Jonathan's office. I can't use it. Please.
Just stay down. I don't want to fight this, but I will. I mean it. Come on, let me do it.
Congratulations, Ciccone. You're a household word.
I get any calls?
What am I, your answering service? Why'd you kill the guy, Ciccone? Couldn't you have gone for his arm or his leg?
Go for his leg. The man had a gun. My eyes will close. It's either him or me.
Is that how you want your statement to read? Him or me?
Why?
Well, I thought grammatically it should be I and he.
Louis!
Believe this?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Does Jason know?
It's on all the news, Louis.
I killed the guy. Can you imagine that? You know what that means? The guy doesn't exist now because of me.
It was self-defense, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here. I put the house up for bail. Louis! Oh, Mom. Are you all right?
Yeah.
Are they treating you okay?
I'm all right, yeah.
Oh.
We'll get you out of here, son. We put the bakery up for the bail money.
You're Mr. Ciccone. I'm so sorry. I feel like this is all my fault. I've got some stocks. I'll put them up for the bail, and I'll get you a lawyer tomorrow, okay?
He's got enough bail here to spring everybody in this jail.
Who says crime doesn't pay?
I don't think that's funny, fatso.
It's okay.
Starving yourself isn't going to bring back Jonathan Cole.
I can't sleep. Every time I try to close my eyes, I just keep seeing his face, you know. So.
Louis, he was trying to kill you. You had to.
I know.
It was self-defense.
So everybody keeps saying much, but it doesn't help, you know. I killed the guy.
Oh, well, you can't come in here and slap my husband like that.
That's okay, Mike. She's